Muhammad Yunus is a very humble and soft-spoken man. Last year, after the fall of Sheikh Hasina government, the student movement which was responsible for Hasina's ouster had demanded that they wanted Yunus and only Yunus as the head of the interim government. Yunus, who was in Paris at the time of Hasina's ouster, was very reluctantly accepted the students' request to become the head of the interim government. Yunus had won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006 for pioneering microcredit and microfinance in Bangladesh. Yunus is also said to be very close to American leaders like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Joe Biden. In fact, their friendship is so deep that when Yunus faced corruption charges in Bangladesh, Obama, Clinton, and 160 other global leaders wrote an open letter to Sheikh Hasina to stop harassing Yunus. It should be noted that Yunus also received the American Presidential Medal of Freedom during Obama's presidency. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not implying that Yunus' close relationship with the Democrat leadership played any role in his becoming the head of the caretaker government. It can be just a coincidence. Because, as I said earlier, Yunus is a very humble man. Now, coming back to present day, Bangladesh's biggest Islamic political party, the Jamaat-E-Islami, held a massive rally in Dhaka to showcase its political strength. The Jamaat had sided with Pakistan during the Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971. As a result, Jamaat was banned in Bangladesh following the war. But last month, the Supreme Court of Bangladesh restored Jamaat's registration, paving a way for them to contest the upcoming elections in Bangladesh. The purpose of the rally was to present a 7-point demand to the caretaker government headed by Yunus to ensure a free and fair election. The demands of the Jamaat were as follows. 1. A guarantee of free and peaceful elections. 2. Justice for the victims of 2023 mass uprising. 3. Major electoral reforms. 4. Approval and implementation of the manifesto linked to the uprising. 5. Introduction of a proportional representation system. 6. Strict action against corruption and extortion. And 7. End to political repression. Jamaat chief Shafiqur Rahman gave a fiery speech to address the massive gathering of its supporters. Sadly, Shafiqur fainted twice while giving the speech and had to be taken to the hospital for medical examination. But the supporters of Jamaat did not let their spirits dampen by this small hiccup in the proceedings. A young supporter of Jamaat named Mohidul Sayyam declared that Jamaat follows the path of Quran and under Jamaat's rule, there will be no discrimination. Everyone will have their rights, he asserted. Incidentally, the rally took place at Surawardi Udyan, the same place where the Pakistani army had surrendered to the Indian army. However, Sheikh Hasina was not happy with Yunus for allowing the rally and she slammed Yunus for undermining millions of people who fought for the freedom of Bangladesh. Now, coming back to Yunus, it was expected from Yunus that he would hold elections at the earliest after taking power and hand over the reins of the government to the newly elected Prime Minister. However, 9 months after taking over the power, Yunus made an announcement that the elections would be held in April 2026. But a clear roadmap was not provided on how the transition to the elections would take place. This enraged many, including the army, who urged Yunus to conduct elections by the end of 2025. The main opposition party of Bangladesh, the BNP, has accused Yunus of using delaying tactics to stay in power and ensure the student-led National Citizens Party, which is a part of Yunus government, gets elected to power. Many people in Bangladesh are not happy with Yunus taking critical decisions for Bangladesh as he is not an elected member and many believe that Yunus should not be taking any strategic or financial decisions for Bangladesh. Now, whether Yunus would be able to conduct the elections in April next year or will he announce another extension remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, Bangladesh is at a crossroads and what path Bangladesh takes in the future will depend a lot on where Yunus steers Bangladesh in the next few months.